everyone, how's it going? We are back with our Planet Crafter playthrough of Toxicity. Sorry, loading up my stream and talking and clicking, I guess, is beyond me. But we're back at it. And I'm going to edit a stream title. Oops. Alright. What are we doing? Like I said, Toxicity. We played about an hour and a half earlier, didn't have a lot of time. I was hoping to play a little bit longer tonight, but getting a little bit of a late start. I know this isn't that late for some people, but I have two little kids. I gotta get up early. I work very early with people in India, so it kind of late for me. I would need to go to bed now to get 8 hours of sleep, which, didn't used to be a big thing for me, but I'm getting older. 8 hours is feeling really good. Yeah, I like to get seven to eight. And even up until a couple years ago, I was just getting like 4 to 5, and I was fine. But all right, what are we doing here? We're trying to drink some water, and we're gonna eat some food. We're getting low on food. We have a bunch of crap on us. Holy crap, why do we have all that stuff on us? I guess we just made a run back from over there. What do we want to do with the aluminum? Anything we could make that we weren't paying attention to? Still need fabric. Anything out here? We built that. We have no iridium. We could build another one of these since we actually have everything on us. Why not? We unlocked the glass floor / ceiling, but we don't really care about that. Yeah, that's about it. We've built one of these. Maybe I could probably build another one, but I'm not like in a huge rush. Don't really even know what it's for. Yeah, we haven't really done anything there. 50 KTI, that's what we're waiting for. 50 KTI. We're actually really close. Cool. We're going to have the tier 2. Well, I guess it's just called locker storage. I don't know. I thought it was tier 2 thingamajigger, but whatever. I guess we're going to go back to looting then. I guess we'll bring a food back. This was our, like, high tier loot. Or high tier materials. A bunch of water. And of food. Oh, we don't really care. Alright. We do care about oxygen. Let's grab some of those. Do we have? Yes, we do. Let's grab one of those too. So yeah, it was, one thing I was kind of hitting me is I had gotten this, where is it? Yeah, the tier 1 toxins filter, like, thing. And I don't like mask. I feel like it's very much similar to, like, the oxygen mask, where it doesn't really do... No, was it the oxygen mask or the water? I don't remember. One of the masks does, like, nothing. It's like, a 5% difference, like, whoop-de-doo. I have a feeling that's what that one's like. Do we want to relocate this? I think we're done down below. I think we want to move this maybe higher up somewhere, if we can. Alright, so we've gotten all the goo down there. I don't know where else. Is it all up there? But I don't think I can build on here is the problem. We'll try right at the top. You can't build on here. Oh, I guess you can. Never mind. Oh, I don't think you can build in the toxic area maybe, or I was just panicking because it was toxic. We'll go up here and find out. Although I guess I really shouldn't do it in the toxic area anyway, because it's not really a safe area if I'm dying. It's a good point. It's a good point I just made to myself. What kind of a safe area is it if you're dying? Not very. Alright, the question is, can I get around this? Yes, I need to. can I get in it? Yes, no problem. Let's slap down some storage. Do I have room for another door? No. I would if I had one of those. We'll chill on it for now. We'll bring an oxygen and a toxic thing. We're just gonna bring one of each, and then go. God, that's a long way though. Let's bring two of each, and we're gonna drink that water at some point here. Wait, I grabbed the wrong thing. 2 toxic purification capsules. That helps. And let's just drop that on the ground. Exactly what I meant to do. Alright, so we're entering the toxic zone. You can see we have 12 out of 46 clean, so there's still a lot of work. I think that was all 12 on the ground. I don't know if the rest are like in here, but it's going to take a while to clear it, I would think. But yeah, let's start clearing the goop. Or goo. Ooh, and can I loot that? Oh yeah, these are like loot containers. Interesting. Or they were on previous maps. Maybe this one is. Is it? Nope. Wishful thinking. Alright, so this goo you have to clear. Okay, did I give us access to this though? Hey, there's our first fabric to make agility boots. To give a little speed boost. Oh, tier 2 deconstruction chip required to get that. Alright, we're not going to try to read. Whoa, no. What am I doing? I'm trying to run away fast, and I instead hit the dance key, whatever that is. Let's dance and die. This is going to be really close. Is there a warning for the toxicity? I don't know. I'm not going to risk it. That was really cool. I was not paying attention to that. I'm used to looking at the bottom left only and not the middle of the screen. Might not make sense, but... I guess we looted another toxicity thing. There we drink our water. We're going to go back again. I don't know if I really want to loot or if I want to go for the goo. Let's explore that building a little bit more. Definitely going to add a little bit of grind to looting areas. I'm going to guess this is going to be a continual theme where we need to deal with the toxicity. Let's read this real quick. We wish you a great arrival on your new planet. You'll find here all the necessary... Wait, you'll find here all the necessary to real... What? Wow, this is not even like proofread. All the necessary to realize your tasks as you were instructed to. This place can be hostile, but if you follow instructions, you won't encounter any danger. Feel free to get comfortable for a few days before heading off to your duties. That was like very poorly written. Thought this was the devs were in the US, but maybe not. I could be mistaken in that and getting it confused with another game. Oh, we need to watch. Like, look at that. The oxygen and the toxicity are like hand in hand, same rate. We could probably go in there. I want to hop down here, though, actually, and grab this first. Alright, we're halfway there. 23 out of 46. Oh, this is a little thing. Can I get in there? Wow. That was weird. It was like a multi-part ladder to get up to this thing. Okay, I think we just lowered the toxicity of this little building, but there's nothing up here. Other than a good view, I guess. There's our base and our nice windows. Yeah, I don't think there was really a point other than maybe grabbing that thing. Oh wait, are there different tiers? Oh, there are. Oh, dude. The loot. Anything we care about? No, we might want that. Definitely want the aluminum. Okay, okay, okay. So there was a point. Oh, and there's even goo. On the tower. Oh, I'm full. I guess we're just gonna burn these. And we cleared that. Nice. Noise. And we're at the bottom. We have 28 out of 46 goo cleared. But we don't have any get out of jail. Oh, dude, did I completely miss this chest? I did. I want the food. I guess we'll take the plastic polymer, even though we're making it. Alright, this does not work. Alright, I think we're gonna head back. I think we can actually make our agility boost now, which is pretty sweet. And then we're gonna have to regroup, get some more oxygen and whatever that other thing is. The purifiers? Toxic purifiers? What were they called? I don't know. But yeah, if we didn't head back, we were probably gonna die there shortly. Look at that, my mic is working. The stream earlier today, I had it off for 15 minutes. I was say 13, but it was 15. Hey, I got enough to make a door over here. That's nice. Alright, so I want the fabric. Take the food. Aluminum. I want to leave that, but I technically don't have any of that yet, so remember that's something I hate. Hate's a strong word, but I dislike. Oh no, I can't even get out that way. Alright. Let's go. Whoa. That water was completely rendered without the rocks around. I was like, hey, that's a pond that I haven't explored yet. I feel like this is way worse on this map than it has been on previous maps, like the rendering. Like, you'll notice it sometimes, it's off in the distance in other maps, but here I've noticed it up close sometimes. I wonder if it actually is this map, or if they, like, change the rendering engine somehow. Obviously for performance reasons, but... Or who knows, maybe they just introduced a bug. So first thing we're going to do is go BAM! Oh, dude, tier 2 agility boost. What are the odds? Yeah. Let's put those in there. Yeah. And then this is not where I made it. Tier 1 agility boost. What do I need? I got it. Oh, dude, I can't wear it. This is one of those stupid things. And I don't have 2 super ally. Yeah, I need the tier 2 exoskeleton, ASAP. Where are you at? Tier 2. Not till 10 NK. I don't even know what that is. Like the pressure or heat. I need to get heat going. I have no iridium though, still. I'm generating heat from something though. What generates heat? Is it the solar panels? Oh, it's to generate energy. Is this generating heat? No. This? No. Where's my heat coming from? Like, this tells you... Oh, this takes you to everything that... Oh, the tier 2 drill. Did I make a tier 2 drill? Heat, yes. So that 0.1 per second is what's doing it. Wow. How much energy do we have to spare? Oh, good amount. Let's make a couple more tier 2 drills then, if we can. What was that? Is that it? Okay. Might want to go kill the tier 1s then. We gotta get rid of this goop. Go in there. I could probably eat one of these, drop one off. Seeds can go here. Aluminum can go here. Not. Yes. I don't have a polymer one, but you can go there for now. Titanium was what I was looking for. Alright, I think we're okay there. So let's remove all of these tier 1 drills. And make tier 2 drills. It's our only source of heat without iridium, so why not? And we have the power to do it. And then like this thing, I don't know what it does, but... And then this water should be clear now. Or maybe it never changes to normal water and just always says 25 out of 25 toxic water extracted. But yeah, this is doing nothing now. In theory, we should be able to put a normal water collector on there, but we don't have one. Tier 1 Veg2, we made a couple of those. We could make more, but... It's one of those things where I don't want to go too fast, so... Catch 22. Let's put the iron here. These agility boots, what can I get rid of? I mean, critical, not that important, but I guess we'll keep it. Tier 2 goo cleaning, toxic area information, deconstruction, construction, I don't know, they all seem pretty basic. Obviously this we need. Yeah, I can't really do the agility boots yet, it's sad, but... Alright, take our 2 oxygen, we'll bring a water with... I guess we'll bring a food with... Oh, dude. We be doing that, brother. I'm all about that. I don't really care about this overlap because I'm going to move all this stuff. That seems legit. You are going to be a magnesium. And we'll start labeling things now. So we're cool like that. And that looks good. Silicon. Titanium for now. Probably should put a space in here. I didn't realize you could edit those things for the longest time. I think it was like well into my... I don't even know how many playthrough. I was many hundred hours in though before I realized you could edit those labels. I used to always retype them and I was frustrated with having to retype them. High ores, or good ores. Good ores. Good ores. It's not even an ore. It's an alloy, but whatever. You know what I meant. These totally need it. Should I put them over here, though? Probably. Let's move all of those. What is this stuff called? Toxins. Toxins. We need a lot of toxins. You fill up. Alright, we got room for another one. Good, good, good. I'm okay with some overlap here. That's a good amount. Toxins. At least we have more room to store this stuff now. Tier 2 Vegetube. I don't know if we're going to have the iron. It does not look like it. Shoot. We might just have to do this for now. And take a pause on everything else. Alright. Toxins. Alright, we're gonna head back. We don't need cobalt. Yeah, we'll just put it there. Whatever. No iron anywhere. Okay, so we don't have any of the... How do we make more of this stuff? We need that. We have it all, I think. Good, good, good. Was it that we needed? We do need purified water. That's interesting, because that's limited to only the toxic water. Let's make 4. Or maybe we make 5. Clear that up. One more of those. Do we have it? Yes, we do. And then the iron can go... Whatever, good ores. You're good ore. Good ore. We do need oxygen too, though. I guess I'll steal this cobalt. Pretty much they go hand in hand, right? From what we've been experiencing. Man, it kind of makes me not want to waste this water, purified water, to drink, but I don't really have another choice, I guess. Alright, we're going back. Clear some more goo. Get our loot on. So glad we created those Tier 1 agility boots we couldn't use. Yep, I am. Yep, yep, yep. Well, we can't go in there. From that way, we can go back this way, though. What do we want to drop off here? That. This stuff can probably go on the other one. Oh, we don't have room for anything. Shoot. We do a tier... Oh, dude, what? Oh. Put it there. Alright, so we do have that now, so... That helps. I guess let's just move it all out of the way and we can actually use that door. That sounds like a pretty cool idea. Alright, we're gonna really eat that food really soon, but we're not gonna do it. I guess I stole some toxins. Okay, let's actually just eat the food. Yeah, see, I knew there was room. Alright, let's go. Yeah, the toxins still kick in the same place, which I would have thought the cloud would be like reduced as we got like remove some of the goo, especially on this side, but I guess not. So interestingly that, I could probably just rebuild those right away. Oh, you can't build them here? Shoot. I'm gonna go back real quick and build those. There's a lot of materials from those, and it probably filled up over half my inventory, yeah. Not gonna build them back there, I'm just gonna do it right here for now. Dude, I can't build on this thing? Alright. Perfect spot. We didn't quite get a full oxygen load going through there. I think our water's... I almost went back to do the water, but I think our water will be fine. It'll be fine. Don't worry. One of these days I'm gonna let the toxins get to full and see what happens, or empty. I'm curious if it goes black, like everything else, like food, oxygen, everything. Does the like heart beating really fast, and then you black out, and then dead. All right, so we did clear all that. We clear. Oh, dude, we didn't even clear in here. Oh no, this is a different building. I was getting this confused with the previous building that we went in. I forgot we cleared this and then didn't do anything. Oh, I don't have a torch yet either because I don't have room for it. But man, this is very scary. If I didn't know this game better, I'd be super scared to go into this room, and I would think like some like toxic spider would be jumping out to get me or something, you know? Like it totally should be that way. Oh, the toxin level has gone way down. Do you see that? I'm only at like 0.1. Was this 0.2? Dude, this is creepy as all get out. Dude, this is not good without... I'm only going to take the things I need for now. Planet occupation rate. 756, 768. I don't know if this is going to be... We can access this later. I don't know if it's going to be some sort of code. Probably not. 730-621-602-581. 517 and then 41 just falls off the cliff. Blueprint, nice. We totally need that torch. Gosh darn it. It's so annoying not having room for it. We definitely don't need a lerma seed right now. But yeah, there could be chests in here that I'm missing. Like, I'm totally taking that for granted. I'm full now, so... Alright, the only thing Oh, I need this. We don't really need the goo at the moment. We're gonna need water soon, actually. We're gonna totally come back and loot the rest of this, so let's do what we need to for now. Yeah, we just can't. We can't. I need to just go. We can't even clear this out. Let's come back when we can do more. Like, we need water. Let's just steal this iron and whatever, cobalt for now. Let's get out of here. We have to find 4 more goo, and then it should be safe to traverse. I can even build over here. We didn't take a toxic capsule at all, did we? I don't think so. And then it's going to rapidly fill up. Thank you. A drink of water here. I don't think we're going to do anything else. We're going to leave it all here. Yeah. What's going on over here? Anything? Could maybe do that. I actually want the iron. Alright, we're going to leave everything else there for now. We'll have to make some trips back and forth, even though we're slow right now. Really need the jetpack. It's crazy how little I remember about, like, the tech tree and what you need for what. I did, like... How many playthroughs did I do just, like, a month ago? I guess it's been, like, 6 or 7 weeks now. It feels like it's only been a month, but I feel like I stopped playing this longer than that, now that I'm, like, really thinking about it. Okay. guys want to do this? Get excited about something. Yeah, compass. Cool. Another thing we don't have room for. So excited. Heat. Is NK next? I hope so. Because then we're not that far, actually. Like, we're almost 10% of the way there, which really in this game is not far at all. Like, at our current rate, we'll get there. Alright, I can accept that. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Advanced crafting soon. Yeah, we're still missing that super ally. We got another fabric now, though. We brought 1 iron. I totally need to go grab some iron somewhere. Let's put this stuff in here. Iridium. Oh, dude, we need to make a heater for sure. Where's that silicon? Boom. Over here by the other useless stuff. But a little. This looks like R2D2, doesn't it? Oh, R2D2. Boom. Did that just unlock something? What was that click? Was there a little notification? I don't know what that little bup meant. Welcome to the space race, I guess is what it meant. Oh yeah, and that was heat, right? So our heat should start flying. Because what were we getting? We have like 5 tier 2 drills, so we were getting 0.5 per second, and now we're gonna get 0.3. Gosh, what a piece of crap. 0.8 per second now. How are we doing on power? Very good, because I forgot we built those other tier 2 solar panels. So I don't know very good, but we're fine. I need water. I don't want to stop using those things. I could just die. That's something I'm trying not to do. But yes, there is the go die hack, which means you don't waste any water. And it's a viable solution. It is. So I guess we're just going to put seeds in here for now. And then other stuff in there, including random mushroom. You get those everywhere. Putting those in there, sure. Those are going to go there. I guess we go back and try to loot more stuff. We're out of oxygen again, though. We don't have a lot of cobalt. Really need a gas extractor, but you really can't target oxygen until a tier 2 gas extractor anyway, so it's a lot further off than we would like. And we're just going to grab all the iron and cobalt that we see. We'll do one trip, get whatever we get. Build a little more storage. Get some oxygen. Is that? No, silicon. Shoot. Sometimes you can't tell with the angle. That's my story, and I am sticking to it. Angle of the dangle. Yeah, angle got me again. Yeah. Gotta watch that oxygen. Though, you know, I used to game the death system. So I think it's, I don't know if it's always half or if it's random, but like you could just die and it will port you back to your ship, right? So like just go out and loot. You get half your loot back, and then you can go out and get more, die again, and then you can just do one trip where you go collect both death boxes. No, it's not the worst. I think I might actually die here. Forgot how, you got a little bit of time with that. I forgot how much leeway you get. Oh, you need titanium. Do we have any titanium? I don't really need to do this. this, but it is kind of nice to see stuff. No! I just lost all of that. Oh my god. No! It targeted the living compartment, which means I lost both the ceiling and the floor. Dumb. Dumb. Oh no, did I get him back? I did get him back. That's not always the case. Unless they finally patched that. That was definitely not the case before. Oh, there's my satellite up there. Oh well. Alright, we build that. Let's build more storage over here, which is one of the things we wanted to do. Let's make sure it lines up. We're going to overlap a little. Alright, so that's toxins. This can, oh my gosh. We're going to need more toxin space, but what are these things called? Chlorine dioxide. Chlorine dioxide. And I think I have those various places, but maybe not. And then you can be microplastics. Sorry about that. Boom. I guess we'll take all that. Ooh, we can't fit all that. Those microplastics just polluting that environment. Those rascally guys. We do have 3. This might have been the bad one to choose to put here because it's going to block the walkway here soon, and it's the one we're going to keep getting a ton of. Yep, full. Oh, I'll have to move that later. Whatever. Whatever. We'll deal with it. Man, just the amount of extra storage between these crappy little ones and the other ones is so nice. I guess we'll put plastic polymers in here too, although there's really not a lot of room now. I guess we'll put them here. Did I put anything over there? No. No. Alright. Is there anything else we're doing other than just reorganizing? I don't know. I think we gotta make a trip back. We wanted the oxygen. I think that was it, right? Yeah. We did get a tier 2 vegetube. I don't want to go too quick though. I mean, I want to enjoy this playthrough, so we don't want to fly. That's why I'm trying not to build too many of things. I did forget that as I just went and built a bunch of tier 2 drills, but they're super low level, not going to really hurt us long run, so I'll leave them up. If I ever get to a point where I'm at a huge lull, I may crank it up, but I almost always regret it in this game. And prefer, like, taking my time. I left a couple of those over there, so let's go. This is cool jetpack. We need to stop here for one of these, just to be safe. I think I only need 2 of these. Oh, I was gonna make a torch. Crikey. I think I do need a torch. What are the odds I can make it? Pretty low. Silicon and magnesium. We're close. We're close. Yeah, it was just too hard to loot in there. Like, I almost couldn't see that chest. No bueno. the other stuff's way up top. How do I get up there? There's probably some sort of access. This game usually doesn't have tricky stuff. Torch. What are we gonna get rid of? I'll probably need... I don't know if I'll need to construct while I'm over there, actually. So let's do the torch and get rid of the construction chip, because you can't construct while you're in the biozone anyway, right? So I could probably eat this. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, I don't even need the toxic thing, probably. How cool would it be if they, like mysteriously added hostile enemies into this game as part of this patch? I would approve. My first playthrough on Prime, like the whole time I was waiting for the enemies to jump out and get me. They never did. Spoiler. Hey, we got torch. Oh, dude, look at this. Oh my gosh. Alright, so this is why we need the torch. I'll come back for that. I definitely want the iridium, though. Well, I don't know if I want the iridium. The iridium's to, like, move more quickly. I don't know if I want to move more quickly. Alright, so we're leaving everything else here for now, but oh my gosh, like, yeah, those, totally missed those. Oh, dude, servers, nice. We need tier 2 deconstruction, that'll come, that'll come, that'll come. Oh, I see, this is one of those. Okay. Oh, there's the ticket to the top. Did I check this out? I maybe did. Either way, it's complete garbage. Ooh, oxygen. Alright, I think we just go up top. Boom. It's not even up top, it's another level, and then eventually up top. Alright. So we have one more of those left. Should hopefully be fine. Alright, there's one of our last goos. And this is going to be some sort of access key. No, blueprint, okay. Okay. Let's read this quick. Incident report. During tungsten drilling operations, a highly toxic emission was detected at the central extraction drill, following the perforation of a toxic tunnel. The fault was sealed to prevent contamination. No negative impact on equipment was reported. Nothing else of significance to report. So that was one of the things on Selenia that I was kind of hoping for. I think it would be really cool on Selenia if you had to learn from, like, the messages that the people were leaving and not repeat the same mistake. Ooh, cool. Oh, dude, no! Jetpack. We're going to be putting that in here in 1 second. Nice! I'm going to leave everything else. Yeah, we're going to have to make some trips back and forth, and Jetpack is just about to make that a lot easier. Goop! Alright, we're going to have to make a lot of trips. That's not a locker, storage locker. I guess we go outside here and get the last one. Yay! Woo! Alright, so we cleared it. Anything out here? Oh, dude, I can get all that power? Nice. Yeah, we gotta make a few trips. Okay. Oh, can I deconstruct these? No. I like how they put these little things here so you can get up top easier, but there's nothing up here. I don't have a construction microchip. It's like, can we build up here and turn this into our base? I don't really want to do that. Yeah, I guess we just head back. Yeah, like those are 6 each, so that's 3 more aluminum. Oh, dude, and a tier 2 heater. Ooh. I don't think we're going to be able to carry that. We're going to have to come back and grab that. I guess we'll just grab this stuff for now. We don't have oxygen. We got to go. Where's that door? I'm so blind. Dude, just gonna do something. I'm gonna drink this water even though it's dumb. And I don't need that. I'm gonna put the jetpack on and we gotta go. This should give us a nice boost to speed, which is why I was trying to do it very quickly. We do not have more oxygen. Alright, I'm probably not going to make an interim stop here, and we're just going to start ferrying stuff all the way back, because we're pretty much done there, and it's now just like loot, 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 carry, carry, carry. So we're going to bring all that stuff back. But yeah, this does speed things up. I don't know, I feel like you go twice as fast on the jetpack. It could just be like perception though, I don't know. It'd also be really cool if this just had like toxic storms every once in a while. Tier 2 mining speed, waste. Ooh, the recycler, nice. Tier 3 mining speed. That's what I think of them apples. Water. We're full. Yeah. We'll have to come back and look at you. You can have the goo. Good ores. All the above. And then I guess this is going here. And this can stay here. Should we bring an oxygen with? I think we left all of it there, actually. Yeah, we don't have to care about toxicity now. Let's see what we can do on a single round trip of oxygen. I mean, I guess we have this interim place here, which we actually could move closer, probably. I don't know if we need to, though, so let's not do it unless we need to. I think we'll be fine now that we've got the jetpack. Dude, that was such a cool find. At least I thought so. I guess I got the things done from there. Did I leave anything here? Oh yeah, those. I love getting the microchips. Not, those aren't blue microchips. What are those? Circuit boards. Circuit boards. I'll get circuit boards out of there. Anything around here hiding? No, can I fly up here? No, I want to though. How about here? 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 No? Alright. We're wasting time. Let's just clear everything we see. Oh, I didn't bring my deconstruction microchip. Alright. Let's just grab what we can and go. I'll have to come back and clear all that stuff out. Shoot. Alright. We are getting close on oxygen, though. I mean, we were fine, but we started to goof around a little bit, and that cost us. Almost cost us. Should be fine. We're fine. Yeah, we're fine. Whew. Alright, we don't really have a titanium storage yet. Oh, dude, I don't have a construction microchip. What was I doing? Being dumb is the answer. We need to get this sorted. Like, I really need that. Are we? How close are we? We might be pretty close now. No, not even 20%. 18.9% of the way there. Okay. All right. I want both of those. What am I willing to give up? I guess I don't need these right now. I'm just looting. We're gonna get rid of those. Put them here. We're not doing any goo. We're not going to toxic areas. We're just looting. So we should be fine. Nope. That was not intended. Transfer, transfer, transfer. Keep that stuff sorted. Uh-oh. 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 You can go there for now. Water, aqua. Ooh. That's getting low. I think we're fine. Let's go back. So this is like the unfun part about this game is like the ferrying back. And, you know, when you unlock other things, I don't know if you've played this game before, it definitely gets significantly better. But it takes like steps along the way. There's things that keep happening to make it easier and easier to do this. But yeah, these early stages, it's a little bit of a grind. There's a lot of back and forth and back and forth. But hey, once you've played Aqualis as a starter planet, everything else is cake, baby. Let's clean that up. I actually want to go here before we forget about this tower. I think it'd be really easy to forget it even exists. Okay, so there was nothing on that first level. Second level is where the good stuff was at. A lot of iron. Some water too, nice. Ooh. And then was there anything up here? Deconstruction, anything? And we're gonna leave that alone. Okay. Alright, so that does that, and then we're pretty much ready to leave. How do I get down? Excuse me. I just wanted to grab those. Dude, I think I'm dead. Holy crap! All so I could salvage those two things. I'm dead. Almost certainly I'm dead. There's our first death. Got careless. Yeah, there's no way we're making it. No, you died. Shoot. I was like, did we make it? No. There's our first death. Well, if we were playing hardcore, we just did a major F up. Darn it. I hate it. I didn't want to die. Because here's the thing, I was gonna like, it was debating on doing a hardcore playthrough of this, but it was actually like, survival up till now has been really easy. And that was just like a careless thing, so I feel like I'm gonna do hardcore, but only as a continuation of my other one. Versus like a completely fresh save. I do think I need to expand a little bit. Which way, I don't really know. I guess back. Should I put a door back there too? Yeah, but see now I'm like, I don't know. I don't love where we built our base, but I also don't love the idea of moving. Who does, though? You know what I mean? It's a floating base, which I don't love. I'll probably have to do something to make it more palatable at some point if I don't move. Can I build a door? Need another titanium. Do I have another titanium? I do. Only 'cause I want to get out of this place. I want to get out of this place. If it's the last thing I ever do. Girl, it's a better life for me and you. I am a horrible singer. But doesn't stop me from doing it. I enjoy it. Oh, what do we gotta do here? We still don't have a water extractor. What new things did we get? Really nothing. Tier 2 veg tube, which I'm ignoring for now. Alright, we're just gonna go back. We don't need that water, but we'll stick it there. Oh, we had our first death. I'm sad. I knew that one was going to be it. I had a small hope at the end. It's like, wait, how long are we, dark? And then, you hear the shh, but that happens after you die, too. And you're like, did I make it? And then you see the text. You have died, idiot. Idiot. I don't know if you know, but idiot's actually on the screen, but your eyes block it out. It says you have died, idiot. But your mind can't handle the truth, so it just, doesn't register in your brain. You can't handle the truth. That's horrible. You can't handle the truth. Slightly better, but still bad. Man, I want to kill those things. I do. Alright, looted. But we want these servers. So many servers. Bro. Alright. Ooh, dude. What do we do here? We need to grab that. You know what I'm saying? Alright, this magnesium can stay here forever. You know what I'm saying? And while I'm at it, this magnesium can also stay here forever. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna die again! Oh my gosh, I gotta start carrying that oxygen with me. I think we're fine this time, but that was close. I was getting distracted again. It wasn't a simple smash and grab, it was stopping to think. Yeah, I know. Don't do it, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Bro. Yeah, that bugs me every time. That really, I'm not a huge immersion person, and I make fun of every DayZ streamer when they make fun of other games. That really ruins the immersion. Get over yourself. Come on. But, when it comes to that, I literally just said that does ruin the immersion. But yeah, if the whole thing keeps disappearing on you, all your surroundings. And this game really is, I would say, about the immersion. It's a single player game. You're just out here to experience the, I don't know, the planet crafting. Try to experience the planet and all that it has to offer. And stuff just keeps disappearing. You can't get lost in the planet. Yeah, there's no good place. We're running out of storage. Top that off. I think this fills it up and that doesn't, but... Alright, we are going to bring an oxygen with us, but I hate it. But I guess we'll just have to burn it then. I don't want to burn it. So much to do. I should have built a solar panel when I got back, since I just deconstructed one. We don't have to worry about that jump anymore. Oh, let's grab that oxygen. Oh, do we have a bunch of oxygen there? Nice. Noise. Any chests over there? I would think there would be, but yeah, maybe right there. Chest, chest, chest. Give me that loot. I don't know if I want the scraps. These look like, man, what? Some game I'm thinking of where there's like floating things with tentacles coming down. There's probably a lot of games like that, but they remind me of one in particular that I'm thinking of, and I cannot recall what it is. Yeah, I think I missed this on the way back. I assumed this stuff was all connected. And then I was thrown off when I went up the stairs. I was like, oh, how do you get here from the other side? How does it meet up? And it doesn't. It doesn't. Okay. Okay. What do you got here? Ooh, we got some secret stuff going on there. Whoa! Right. From darkness to brightness. That's where we just were. Nothing to deconstruct. Oh, we have to deconstruct that to get all that iridium. Did we take anything out of here? Oh, we cleared it. Nice. Okay. Alright. Well, shoot. I was going to say I think we're done here, but we're not. We got to deconstruct both of these things, which we do not have the room for. We're going to have to come back. Lame-o. Or, bear with me. No. I thought maybe I could build it. Dude, the range on this is pretty sick. I don't remember the range being like this, building this stuff. Do you? That's pretty sick. Tempting to do, but I'm going to skip. I'll come back and grab it. With that chest as well. Yeah, look at that. That's just... Ugh. Every time. There's like, is there a setting for that? Like render distance? Let me get inside real quick and go check that out. But that is definitely ruining, not ruining it, but like it's annoying. Options. Graphics. Nothing. There's no draw distance. Hmm. I do like that everything glows green, but that's why I also think that there should be like toxic storms that come through. We need to figure out storage. It's part of the reason I expanded. Let's go build more, but we have to get rid of these windows, so... Garbage. Oh, what is your problem? Alright, okay. Look like slot machines. Alright, so now we have one 4x4 compartment, which is never enough, especially when it has all of these pillars in between. No. Titanium. Dude. We are gonna be... Oh, it's iron. Why did I think it was titanium? What is titanium and cobalt? There's something that titanium and cobalt is for. Oh, is that the floor and the ceiling? I think it is. Yeah. Alright, whatever. Alright, good ores. Titanium, silicon, and cobalt. Our water is becoming an issue. Microplastics are an issue. Microplastics. Better in storage than in the environment, you know what I'm saying? Hippie hip shake. I probably shouldn't have done that. It's our last water. Our last, whatever, extracted water. Hopefully we don't need that for a recipe. I could probably move this. I don't have a map. I keep hitting M. We did get a new screen. What screen did we get? And we just got the progress screen. Who cares? Yeah, like, look at your progress on the different terraformation stages. Displays information about terraformation. Oh, shoot. So what do we need? An iron, a couple silicon, was it a cobalt? Probably not. It's usually magnesium, actually. Let's see if I'm right. It was cobalt. Should have went with my gut and not my brain. Oh, I think that's because I checked off a thing. I can't look, but up in the top left. That was what that noise was. I must have been a goal to build that heater, and now that was a goal to build that progress screen. So we're going from toxic wasteland to toxic dust. That is scary. That almost is implying maybe we will get the toxic storms I was talking about. They read my mind. They said, you want toxic storms? We'll give you toxic storms. And then you will be very sad that you asked for it. Once again, I did not build these stupid things when I got back. I am 0 for 2. Need to build the power when you deconstruct the power. I don't know if there's going to be a reason to come back here, so I don't really need to keep that little cabin there. I guess it doesn't hurt. I'll remove everything but the door and the thing, though. The pod, the compartment, living compartment, I believe, is the terminology used by the kids these days. Kids. Oh, I guess we are going to return to... We shall return for the chips. Dude, I missed that. Oh, and I missed this too. Incident report. During tungsten drilling operations, a highly toxic emission was detected at the central. I think I read this. Extraction drill following the perforation of a toxic tunnel. The fault was sealed. Alright, we're actually really low on oxygen. I can't finish reading that. We're gonna die again if we try to go get that chest. So let's just jet over here. That chest right there I want to go get. And plunder its goodies. Dang, my coffee is empty. Sucks when you want coffee and you look down and it's empty. But yeah, because I got started late, we probably are going to call this right around the 2-hour mark. Yeah, I guess that's going to have to be good. Dude, every time. Should totally be configurable. If that's not a glitch. I wonder if I just add a window to that compartment, if that will, glitch would go away. Because then it would be forced to keep it rendered. Ice. Ice baby. We have not had that in a minute. I guess we're going to start storage over here again. I don't know how it's going to do there. Oh, we don't have any more iron. That's fine. Yeah, I knew that was going to be an issue. And there's not room there. We're right out of room here. Oh my gosh. And then ice. Yeah, we're out. We're out. We're outie. Oh, I guess we do have unlimited water with ice. For now. Do I go for the chest? Or do I clear out this thing? I'm gonna probably clear out this pod. Oh, I need iron though. I guess I have a storage cabinet full of it. Full of 3 iron. See? Full of 3 iron. And then get rid of that. And I guess we'll leave both doors. Why not? It's a little pass through. Just enough to unrender every asset. Yeah, I'll drink some water. Always helps. I think it'll be easier to move this over here and call it good and water. And I always put oxygen in with food and water, at least at this point. And I guess we'll put toxic or purification capsules are also getting looped in. And I do usually put ice with water, so there you go. And then we're gonna build another special thing here. We're just gonna call it... I usually call it sorting, or item sorter. Or I could just do good stuff here for now. But what would good stuff be at this point? Probably that for sure. I hate putting any of those seeds as good stuff. Goo is not good stuff. Toxins, definitely not good stuff. Stuff that we don't know what to do with. That's what that is. We're just going to leave that alone for now. It is not currently a problem. Let's start moving on this stuff. Magnesium and silicon can go first. Yep. How does this look? Just fine. And then, do I combine the other ores for now? Probably. Basic ores. That includes you. And you. And you. And you. Okay. And then this is going to be good ores. Is that what I called it? Good ores it is. I cannot remove that yet. Still just one super ally, which we haven't really needed for anything anyway, so... Whoop-de-dee-doo-dah. Alright. Base is not really shaping up, but we can say it is. Cool. I guess we go after that chest. We do have to also grab... We don't have to grab those, we can just leave them there, but... I probably will grab those. We'll grab this chest. With the jetpack, I can probably get there and back. No problemo. If I do find out it's a toxic area, I don't have anything to remove it. Booyah! We got nothing that we need. I think it was from like one of these random things we removed that we got. The super ally, our one super ally. I don't know if that's like a needle in the haystack thing out here. Look at that. There must be like a zone line there or something. Whoa. Did they just add night? Did we get to a night cycle? It's actually pretty close. Build what we can. That's what we can do. And magnesium is full. Surprise. That goes there. We can actually eat some of that food and drink some of that water. And this goes there. Yeah, I mean, I guess we move on to the next thing, although I probably should actually... I wonder if I can build more than one of these. What did that take? Oh, I totally have. I can build like 3 of these. We're gonna build 3 of these. Over in one of the other pond over there and clear it out of toxins. Mostly to get some of that water, toxic water. Feeling we'll need some of that at some point. I need 2 more of those. Let's go do that, and then on the way back we'll grab those 2 things. I'm assuming that this is still toxic water. And I have a feeling we don't need that. Like I'm pretty sure that we could just do the one by our base, and now that we can collect water there, we can probably do all the things we need to in that little pond and be fine. But I guess we'll see. What is it? God, this is so dirty. Does this have like 1,000 pieces? 100. All right, good thing we went with this. We might hit a power issue. Nothing special about any of those. Did I screw ourselves? No. I can still remove both of these. I don't know about time, though. Do I have time for a small pit stop along the way? No, but we're doing it anyway. No, we have time. We have plenty of time. So just for, if you aren't aware, that 175,000 Ti, all these letters do not normally line up, but like this does. So 175K Ti is that, so we're getting pretty close to that. This is good stuff. Let's go ahead and put the solar panel up for now. We're good on power. 45 available, so yeah, we were pretty close without those two. Yeah, I don't know what we need to store now, but let's check out what's coming out of this thing. This is what most of our storage is right now, which makes sense because it's a new planet. I just, not really sure what we're gonna do with all those. Hopefully there's like something good you can do with them long term. Alright, and of course we need our second magnesium RNA, which tells me we should probably just throw all the other magnesium we pick up away, to be honest. You always have excess magnesium. All these base ores, which is why I didn't go after that meteor shower. All of these you eventually just have way too many of. Pretty much everything in this game. Which, of course, that makes me want to play more by the... I want to say feet of my pants, but obviously that's not right. I want to play more by the feet of my pants. The seat of my pants? Is that a thing? What am I trying to say out there? Anyone know? The words are not computing in my brain. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna bring a food, and we'll bring a couple oxygen, and then a couple of these waters. Alright. We're going to loot over here. I think this little section here, I don't know, they might be tied into each other. We're gonna have to see. There is some goo here, though. We'll see how close we can get. We'll build a little pod. We'll build a storage in that pod. Oh, and of course we're gonna have to go back and get our goo gear, because we don't have room for it. Dumb. Dum da dum dum dum. Alright, all that goo is going in there. Yeah, let's look. I don't what do we get here? Just the indicator in the middle of the screen? Yeah, we don't get the thing on the top right. So that thing on the top right is super useful because you don't know how many things. Is there like something hidden under here? I need to go look. No. There should be. so much litter. And that's full. Oh, actually, I get some silicon. Also almost full. Alright, what don't we need here? I don't really need agility boots anymore. It's like one of those things you could definitely part with once you have the jetpack. Which is kind of sad that we got the jetpack so early. But I mean, I'm not super sad. But yeah, we don't need agility boots anymore. So that's an easy one to not get. But what else do we not need? I guess right now we don't need our torch. I don't know. I feel like we need it all. We need it all. I can get rid of... I guess I can get rid of this. Which just sounds crazy since we're going to a toxic area, but... we don't have room for anything else. Alright, let's go back. Dude, tier 3 goo cleaning. Wait, did I already have tier 2 goo cleaning? I did. Ooh, what is a purification gel? What? We can't craft that, can we? This is where you need the auto crafter. Might be in the advanced craft station too. Is it in the craft station? I killed my craft station, unfortunately. Nope. Alright. So we can clear goo again. Hopefully we don't find anything that requires tier 3. Something's gonna have to do that gel though. It's probably in the... sorry, I'm just banning this bot here real quick. Something's gotta be in the menu to tell you when. Ooh, dude, 1. That mask helps quite a bit then, because it was 0.6, I think, with the mask. Yeah, 35. This is totally part of that big city. Or not the city, but the tower behind us. Yeah, ooh. So did it just get better in there? It did. 0.8. We should have one of these on us. One of those. So I think this got better because we cleared it. So there shouldn't be anything else over here. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to try to explore this without the mask, unfortunately. Gosh, we just need to get to tier 10 heat. Tier 10, tier 10 heat. We need to get to 10 NK heat is what we need to do. Oh, dude, a chest right here. Don't mind if I do. Garbage. Guess I do mind. So we're still 8 out of 35. That more free power there if I want it. Oh, dude, the whole area went down to 0.8. It's a pretty big change. 0.7. Dude, it actually goes down pretty quick. Oh. I have one, right? Yes. 0.6. Nice. there like words on there? .5. Yeah, lots of stuff to remove in these containers. Noise. Yeah, there's lootage to be found. Lootage. Alright, we have oxygen. We don't have any more toxicity, so we are lowering it quickly, though. We're at inventory full, so let's just do that, and then head back. Dude, all those storage containers have goo. That was me a bigger complex, but it's just a bunch of stuff all right on top of each other. I don't think I even need to stop. Dude, I really want drones. We're a long way from drones. I love drones, though. They're the best. Hey. What are you doing here? Nothing. Oh, wow. Sure. Yeah, not full yet. What was I missing over there? I don't really need this anymore. Like, I might have needed it. I feel like it actually doesn't help as much as I thought. I think it was only because I had cleared out toxins. I do have another oxygen. That might be the one thing I want. I don't think I'll have toxin issues again, because we got it so low. So yeah, oxygen still is like the number one thing, but yeah, the toxins are a little annoying, but like if you just clear them out quickly, they don't seem like too big of a deal. But yeah, dude, there's so much stuff in here to be looted. Let's finish getting all the toxins out, though. Dude, the loots everywhere. What's on this train? What if you get this train up and running again? Right now, I mean, the track's destroyed at the other end, so never mind. Dude, the loot. We do have oxygen, right? Yes. I guess I should be looking at the loot. Oh, dude, it does work. Holy crap. Goes somewhere up into the mountains. That's so cool. Whoa. Oh, that said toxic god removal. Toxic goo removal. Okay, okay, okay. I was like, oh, I found god tier loot. No. We don't have more oxygen. I need to be well aware of that. Can I get those? No. Can I click on that? No? What? What? Is that as T's? What? Alright, I'm gonna die because of trying to get that loot. We still have 8 goo somewhere around here. Do 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 do. No, nothing to read there. Come on, come on, come on, let me through so we don't die. Alright, that seems fine. That seems fine, let's get out of here. Ah, where's the other goo? It must be down below. Or is there something up top still? How do I get up there? I didn't try to go in there at all. Oh, there's goo right over there. I wonder if that's part of it. I see it. Yeah, I see that we're getting close. Goo explosives. There's got to be like harder tier goo. We've not made it very far, FYI, from there's our landing caps right here. We went and cleared that place, and now we're trying to clear that place. So we're still within sight of the landing pod. I don't know how big the planet is. I'm gonna guess fairly big. Oh, dude, we totally need to redesign our base now. Because I hate pillars. So some got to toxic dust. I have a feeling that there's gonna be like toxic storms. Kind of like, you know, the storm effects. It's interesting that still looks like it has a green aura, because in theory we cleared out the toxic goo. There, I guess there's still toxic water. I don't know how this works. I don't know, we're figuring it out. This is definitely good stuff. Good stuff. We're getting way too full here. I gotta like do something with this. Where can we move it? We're gonna redesign the whole base though, which sucks. Maybe there's a better place I can move it to. This is not a great place. Maybe I move it on top up there. Something slightly better. I don't like hanging out by the capsule, but it's not ideal. Looks like crap. Blueprint printing. Blueprint pinning. Oh, dude, we can't do it. We only have one super alloy so far, unless we missed one. Alright, so we're not redesigning the base right now. Decision made for us. Super easy decision. But we don't have the materials for it, so we can't do it. Lame. Lame. I guess back we go. That was lame, though. Lame. Made a super alloy storm. I don't think those come till pretty late. Typically, I'm gonna bring the oxygen. I don't think we need the toxic purge thing. Let's actually go over here and see if these are related. This might be where the other 8 are. This could be another toxic patch too, though. I don't know. We'll have to see. No, I guess this is it. What? How is that for targeting? Oh, there's like a road or something. Is it? Yeah. Oh no, it's the shadow of the train. Which makes it look like a road because it's uniform and symmetrical. In other words, geometrical words. Alright, but we still have oxygen, right? Yes. We're gonna check this out, and then we're gonna go back up there. There's a lot of loot to grab there. Nice. Blueprint. 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 Man, I cannot speak. This is my problem. Is like the reason I haven't been streaming like the last month is I haven't been getting like good sleep. So I've been trying to get more sleep, and then I go to bed and I wake up groggy. I don't really know what's going on, but I do think that saying blueprint is like a side effect of the lack of good sleep. I do have sleep apnea. It's mild, but I have not been wearing my. I have an oral appliance. It's supposed to help with that, which I've not been wearing too much. I have tried it out the last few days. Obviously, not significant uh, benefit from it. Um, Maybe the blueprint for the mouth guard was off. I haven't worn it for a while, so it feels like it's loose now. Hey, mapping. Cool. That does absolutely nothing for me. I know when I first got that, I was so excited on my first playthrough, and then I realized, oh, this does jack without a satellite. And then you finally get the satellite, and you realize this is garbage, because it's only tier 1. Anyway. Well, we're doing lots of exploring. We're not unlocking things too quick, which is a win. We do have an oxygen here. Let's just bring one oxygen with. It's the thing that always gets us killed. Who knows? There could be a super ally cave very close to us, and we just haven't found it. I should totally stop for oxygen. I don't know why I'm skipping. Well, this looks a little funky. Is there like a cave here that is like completely ignored? No, those are just weird, gross. I'm like looking hard into these shadows. I want there to be a cave that has super alloy in it everywhere. Not gonna do it. Alright, so we just gotta plunder. I'm actually gonna go check this out real quick. I guarantee we can get up there. Looks like there's some debris piled in front instead of goo. So we gotta clear the debris away. That's kinda cool. Those are not lootable chests, even though, or whatever storage containers, even though you want them to be. This is a cool new feature where they've got this like tiered tower and you can get off at different levels. I actually kind of like it rather than just like one to zip it up. And hey, there's a little loot here. Ooh, what is this? A tungsten rod. That's cool. And another tier 1 jetpack. Interesting. Is that just like a common thing on the loot table now? I have oxygen, yes. Alright, let's... go in here, I guess. Oh, dude, there's a double and a single. And they have pretty much nothing we need. And we need food. And we need iridium. I mean, kind of. We're kind of ignoring doing too much with the iridium. I'll say ignoring, but we're trying not to speed along too far, which is killing me because I really want the tier 2 exoskeleton, but I don't want to go too fast. I mean, I mention this all the time. Like what I enjoy, like I feel like Planet Crafter, you don't want to. You have to like break out. If you played like Factorio or Dyson Sphere or Satisfactory, where like you're trained to just build things in mass, you have to like break your system, break your thought process. Don't do that unless your goal is to just beat it really fast. But then you don't like get the joys out of the exploration and like the progression as you explore. We're gonna need. Ooh, dude, we got 2 super alloy. I didn't even notice that. And we got this like tungsten rod, dude. I don't even know what tungsten's used for, but it's cool. We got a tungsten rod. We're getting smoked. Whatever. Let's create it. Look at all this aluminum we got. Nice. Whatever, tungsten for now. Ooh, caps lock's on. Tungsten. And then we got more food. And a water, and a jetpack we don't need. I'm gonna put that in good stuff for now. This is off course all full. Whatever. Nepia seeds are going in there. So when you're getting lazy with sorting, what do we want to do? You just want to go back and just get more loot, right? I was gonna check where we were on the heat index. We're probably at like between 4 and 5, I would guess. We need to get to 10 till we get more attachments. And then we can do all of the things at once for now. Until we get more things we want to wear. Like an air breather. Well, even that is questionable, how much it actually helps. Alright, Alright, we're gonna do just a clear this out run. We need a bigger backpack too. Do we have the tier 3 really? I guess we do. We're gonna have to grab these toxic spores too while we're up here. Might have been wasteful of time and space, but time will tell. Oh dude, tier 1 heaters. Yeah, there's not much going on with them. There is iridium though, so never mind, I forgot about that. So far it's been our only iridium source is deconstructing heaters, so I shouldn't turn my nose up at it. Yeah, I think I can get back, but I don't want to die again. It doesn't really matter. I'm pretty sure we're going to get back fine. I did just come off, like my last playthrough was hardcore, so I was extra careful about everything, which is atypical. If you watched my other playthroughs, you would see that I didn't care about death. Looks like we're filling up there, but let's, we need more super alloys so we can redesign our base. Whatever, I'm just going to turn one of these into iron. I meant to click on this, iron. Cool. So then this, I can get rid of the iron here. And put the other stuff in. We're going to need more room. Alright. Good ores is getting pretty full still. Silicon just filled up, and hey, I got 3 iron. This is all this stuff I wish I could do. Whatever, we're going to move this very soon. Not where I wanted it, but I don't care. We're going to redesign the base as soon as we find some super alloy. I think at a minimum I need 8, because I want to build the same size footprint. And it takes 2, I think, for a 2x2. Yeah, so we need 8 to build a 4x4. Look at that math. We're mathing. It's not even real math, it's just super basic math. Dude, do we need more toxin storage? I hate it. I don't know what to do with this toxin stuff. Should I just, like... There's gonna be something we're gonna have to do with it at some point, right? We're getting a lot of toxins. Like, it's by far the #1 thing we have. And they just keep coming. Let's eat a little food. We are going to grab an oxygen again. And fly back. Hey, we got a beacon. Too bad we're not really going far enough where a beacon's going to help us. Eventually we will. I do like the beacon. It helps you in a moment of panic. Yeah, so nothing that we missed there. I guess we're gonna go in here and grab this, and since we're here, we'll grab that. No, nothing there. Let's check these two storage containers. Yes, there is stuff in them. See? This one is just a prop. Both these two. Not the bottom one, but the top one. We already did that one, yes. Yes. This one also a prop, I guess? Dude, I swear there was more in these containers, but I guess not. Just 3 of them, huh? Weird. Did I go in this building at all? Oh yeah, I did. There wasn't much in here, just a bunch of these little fungi. I guess we'll grab them. There's no achievement or anything around it, but at least that I've seen. Oh, I forgot about this one. What do we want to leave behind? Silicon, almost always. There's 3 iron in there, though. Alright, we're heading back. We definitely need to grab those. I feel like that might be it for that area, though. I can grab that. Oh, that is a big... Those are some big toxic growths. Those are cool. That kind of looks like lava, but I'm guessing it's not. But hey, a toxic lava pool would be a cool effect. I'm glad we found the jetpack. It does help get further from the base without having to build tons of little pods along the way. Do you think that area looks like the best place to go next? Oh, dude, are we not emptying here? Or this thing's just super slow, I guess. And this is why I didn't want to build this here. We're super... Oh, dude, nuclear reactor. Nice. Alright. All this stuff we're never going to use and just have to move around a bunch. But it never stops me, even though I know it's true, it never stops me from collecting it. I have a problem. Let's drink, I guess. Yeah, whatever. We're gonna store it somewhere. Tier 1 nuclear reactor. Let's just build one of those. Oh, dude, super alloy. I think I have exactly 3 super alloy. No, we don't need the power right now. We only have 3 super alloy. All we found so far, we haven't used it for anything. I'm not gonna burn it on a thing. I mean, I know I can just deconstruct it and get it back if I need it, but we don't even need the power right now. We're not doing anything. We're not doing anything in mass. We're just chilling. Alright, we're not gonna take the oxygen this time. We're just gonna top off, go get what we need to get, and come back. Let's just peruse. Oh no, you know, there's all that loot in those cars too. The train cars, yeah, dude. Ah, that's gonna be an interesting journey. Wonder if I'm gonna need to power that on through this somehow. Or I wonder if it already works. Can I click? Oh, dude, yeah, I can. Alright, we're not gonna click that. It is usable. Let's grab that. Oh, this is just a storage crate for the train. Interesting. Did we hit toxic storms or something? I think we might have. Or this is just a standard meteor shower, which is probably is. Oh, wait, did I get oxygen in that train car? Whoa. No? Did I get oxygen in this train car? Yes, interesting. Alright, so that won't be... That's good to know. I don't have to worry about that when I come. I'm tempted to just jump in there and go see what's going on with that. Shoot. I'm only gonna be able to grab one of these. Let's grab the other one when we come back. Dude, I forgot. That is so cool. I forgot, but yeah. I forgot about these, but that is gonna be cool. And this is super annoying. Does this open? Oh, never mind. I'm gonna like that and that. Aha! I gotcha. We're grabbing that. We should probably grab that water too. Yeah, we can give up one of these for water. We'll come back and grab all of it, I guess, at some point, but... We'll go check out these meteors, but it's probably just basic resources, of which we don't really care about. Our oxygen is questionable. Yeah. Basic ores. More basic ores. Not gonna risk it. So yeah, so I think now I've done probably like 70 goo. And it's like 2,000 total, so there's gotta be lots of areas. So though there might be like, maybe there's a large base area that has like 100 or 200, I don't really know. But if you look at they added this new screen called like planet purification. We're only at 4%. I guess we've done 92 goo out of 2,000. And there's 32 different toxic areas. We've cleaned 3 of them. Let's check what we got from Blueprintos. Ooh, a shredder. I love the shredder at one point. Dude, so much iron. I know we're having storage issues somewhere. I wish I could expand or rebuild my base right now. Why can't I find a bunch of... we'll do aluminum here. Why can't I find a bunch of super alloy? Like, give me a super alloy rod. A super alloy rod is enough to build my base and have one super alloy ore left over. Oh, no, actually, it's exactly, because you get aluminum from it, too. So many things to remember. Remember. Boop. Yeah, I gotta do something about that stuff. I didn't really want to move it, but I'm gonna move it. We're just gonna call this seeds for now. Yep. Flower seeds, I guess. This is getting to be a problem. I gotta do something about it. Do. I mean, I don't know if I just am too much of a hoarder in this game, or this game just lends itself to having these kind of problems as you grow. I guess that's not a flower seed. Should I have a food seed one too then, maybe? For now. I always tell myself I'm not going to hoard as much, but I never actually listen to myself. I have a problem. Dude, I can't get through there. It annoys me. I guess we'll drink one of these waters, and I can probably eat that. I really want to go take that car. Let's see where it goes. I'll bring an oxygen with me. Do I bring enough to build a pod too? I could just take this pod. I don't know if this pod really does much for me anymore. Of course, I've got this stupid goo. All right, let me go grab this. What is this? Tier 2 solar panel, and then we're gonna grab that pod and go along this train just to see where it is. So I know I could go down there and clear that out, but this little train here really has me wondering what's up there, but it's gonna be pretty cool. Alright, so just grabbing that. Oh shoot, there was this other train that has some stuff in it real quick. I'm gonna grab it out of that train car too. And we have room. Nice, nothing else in here? No. Other one's night going. Or morning, I guess, depending on where you are. Could be afternoon, I guess. I got a buddy in Australia. I think they're 16 hours ahead of me right now. I'm in Central Time. So for his math, I'd usually just add 12 and then add 4. So you had 12, you're at noon, at 4, it's 4 p.m. for him. I also work with a lot of people in India. Their math is even easier right now because we're only, well, they're 11 and a half hours ahead now that we're in daylight savings time. No, we're out of daylight savings time. So pretty much you just add 12 and subtract a half hour. So over there it is now 11:30 in the morning. So I don't know. You never know where people are tuning in from. All over the place. Alright, so I said I was going to go... I think I had some oxygen. I'm going to bring a food. I'll bring a water. 2 waters. I think I had toxic stuff over there. I mean, if I die, it's no big deal. This is softcore, and I've already died once, so my... partially pretending like it was hardcore. I was just getting lazy. Like, that's the thing about playing softcore, is you eventually get lazy. When you're playing hardcore, you're like, oh man, I'm gonna die, and you're like half oxygen. Like, okay, you have plenty of time. But like, you don't want to get to the black screen of flashing near death. Okay, cool. Sure. All right, we don't need that pot anymore. Let's get on the train, push the button, and we're gonna go. Probably gonna die. Dude, we're going into that cave. That cave is probably full of so much toxicity. This is dumb. We do have oxygen here, though, if we didn't notice. Cool, whatever. Push the button. Here we go. And dude, even with the door open, we get oxygen. Cool. Ah, where are we going? I don't think they would, like, this game doesn't, like, typically. Oh, dude, whoa. It wouldn't, like, send us off a cliff and, like, destroy the cart. Now, do I have to press it to stop, or would it stop there automatically? Interesting. So there was obviously a little station there that you could get off at. So right now there's no harm to us. I'm surprised. I thought this was going to be full of toxins. We're going to be, like, dying as we go. So there's obviously a bunch of stuff you can do down there along the way. Maybe not a bunch, but there was a stop. Here's another stop. Dude, where are we going? I wish we had a map. I am worried that maybe it will, like, do the thing that I said the game won't do. Like, shoot this little thing off a cliff. But no, it never does that. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dude. There's a little craft there. We're coming up on a really cool city. I just want to, dude, there's something there. Dude, this is, ooh, oh, 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 whoa, 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 whoa. And then there's a little station here. Dude, I feel like this is where we need to build our base. Look at all the loot on this thing. Dude, we need to build a base over here. I wish we had a map. Like, what we need is a map so we know kind of where we are. Because I like to build my base in the middle somewhere of the map, so we're like equal transporting. And of course we all know that eventually it doesn't matter. Oh man, can you get in all of these cars? Okay, okay, okay. Dude, I told myself I wasn't going to stay up late. We're just going to grab the good stuff. Oh, dude, cool. Just, that's like I don't think I've seen an open container that was like spilled. That was actually pretty cool. I like that effect. Ah! Dude. Yeah, there's chests down there, the other part of the train. This is actually super sweet. And obviously this used to go all the way to that dome. I will say I'm a little disappointed there was no, like, toxins along the way here. Now in real life this would be super scary because you'd be worried about falling. Oh, and there's the toxins. That's very good. Let's actually drink that water too. But yeah, obviously this game isn't gonna, like, there might be some games where you might think that that was gonna become unstable and fall, but once again, it's not really the playstyle here. Everything's kind of static. I do think this would be a better place for a base. No! No, no, no! Oh my gosh, I forgot about this. I was about to run out of oxygen. I forgot I didn't bring oxygen. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna die. Ah! Thank God I didn't panic. I was thinking about jumping down and trying to like build something really quick. Hey, advanced crafting station. Oh, we hit 175 KTI, which was our next goal. What is that over there? But yeah, I mean our starting area seems way small compared to this. This seems like it goes. Well, I don't know. It might just be this basin. But I'm guessing this is the main part of the map? I don't really know. Oh man, I'm tempted to go down, but no room. I guess technically we have room here, right? Dude, this container is huge. I just realized. It's like the size of a storage bin. Maybe even bigger than a tier, or like a storage container. Dang. Alright, let's just clear this place out then. One less thing to do later. Ah! Okay, well we're not like infinite storage. Oh dude, we got another super alloy. We don't have oxygen, so let's bring an oxygen with. We don't have oxygen, dummy. Dummy. We'll top that off. I guess we'll put the super alloy over there. What are some things we could drop if we needed to? Not that. Alright. Alright, we're just gonna peek our head down. We're not gonna get crazy. Oh, dude. 0 out of 49. Alright, we're just gonna clear what we can. Ooh. A chest. Yeah, this toxic goo is going fast here, so I guess we're not gonna stay too long. That's probably good. Alright. Alright, we're returning. We're full. This is full. We've kind of checked it out. We know we want to build a base here. I feel like I need to get 8 super alloy for before returning, though. I don't know if there's another place to get super alloy, though. It might be over here. This train is pretty cool, though. Was it the Selenia that added the first movable thing? Or did something else have it? So Selenia had like the, what do you call it? Not it like not a trolley, boxcar? No, gondola. Gondola probably. Between the two different bases there. Wonder if I can get this to stop, or do I just need to jump off? I'm gonna try it the next one. I'm gonna hit the button. We're getting close to it. See if I can get it to stop. Look at all that goo and chest down there. So yeah, there's definitely other places I can do. Nope. Either I didn't press it fast enough, or yeah, that did nothing. It's kind of sad. Like, I would think you'd be able to stop. Alright, well, we gotta bring some stuff. Obviously, they intend for you to get separated from this train car because you can summon it with that button there. Similar to how the gondola worked on Selenia. I'm trying to think, did any of the other planets have moving transportation like that? That was like built into the map, not obviously a vehicle or something. Qualis definitely didn't. Selenia did. I don't think Prime did. Unless there was some weird... There might have... Ah, man. I didn't play all of Prime when I played it recently. Was there something in, like, the Warden areas or something? I don't know. Goo. Toxins. Alright, let's empty this stuff over here. We have tungsten. 1. Cobalt. Iron is full. Basic ores. Silicon. Magnesium. Oop, I move seeds over here. I actually thought I built those right there. Shows what I know. I should go check that water real quick. I don't know. Let's just build this somewhere. Sure, we'll need to store something over here. Definitely need to go back to the train and grab the rest of that loot. Let's do that first. Yeah. I have 3 water collection things over by that toxic water over there. I don't know if it's important to do all the water, though. I wish it was like a stat on the toxic monitor. Because I like having all those little, like, side quests. Though I did never complete finding all the Korok seeds in Breath of the Wild. That was a little too much. I found a lot of them, but not all of them. Yeah, there's 100 toxins in that water over there. And I put down 3 of the toxic water collectors, which means I only have 15 of them collected, and I haven't gone back and checked. So, still have 85 to go. But like I said, I don't know if there's a purpose to it other than getting more of that water, which we don't really need right now. Dude, this iron is killing me. I got too much iron right now. Normally I build like a bunch of like platforms and stuff like that, and I just burn through all the iron. Whatever, you can just go there. Good ores. Not aluminum though I think aluminum's probably in close to full, but not quite. Look at that, we're halfway. What are the odds I actually let myself use all 8 of those, the first 8 ones we find, for building a new base? There's going to be something I need to use it for soon, I'm sure. Need to find a better source of it. Like I said, I really just need to find a rod. Let's finish our task we're on before we move on. It's easy to get distracted. I wonder if those train cars, speaking of getting distracted, I wonder if those train cars have any loot on them. I didn't go down that track. I do think once I get that water, I'm going to call it. I was going to cap it at 2 hours. And we've already gone over that a little bit. I just couldn't resist going down that train, though. And currently, I cannot resist running over here and looking at these train cars. They have to have loot in them, right? Nope. Yep. Nah. There is way more just like basic matte junk in these than I recall. And I don't know if it's because like my terraforming is so low. I don't know when it sets the RNG for what's in those. Get my oxygen. I'll do one thing left behind. Silicon's probably fine for that. I could just drink this water, though, and leave nothing behind. We'll go with that. That's the good option. You know, once again, I don't think I built any of those solar panels back at home that I brought back and demolished. Deconstructed, not demolished. I was intending on building them. I think it was the only 2 I remember to do was those 2. All the ones I got from there I didn't. The ones I got from there I didn't. What are those junk just sitting around? The debris on this planet. That should also be like a little side task to clear up all the debris. Basic ores. Yikes. This is now just titanium. Good ores is going to move down here. God ores. Whoa. And this is now going to be... Wait, do I already have a cobalt? Never mind. I already have a silicon. And I have a flower seed, which is there. Magnesium. Let's check out our blueprint. Boom! Ooh, GPS satellite. Too bad I don't have a platform or a mapping satellite. All in good time, I guess. So this is probably will be needed before we could ever build that anyway, but... Alright, we're going to do the thing we said we were going to do. did want to check the terraforming level to see if we're at fallout or gas, whatever that was. It looked like nuclear fallout from a nuclear plant. Um, yeah. I do hope that there's some like toxic storms or something. Alright, yeah, so these things collect this from the water, toxic water. And then if you look at the water, it shows you toxic water extracted, 15 out of 100. So you need to get to 100. And then from what one of the tooltips along the way said, that once you have extracted that, then you can put a normal water collector on there. But I don't even have normal water collector unlocked. So that is one of the weird things about this game, is sometimes like the unlock sequence doesn't line up depending on how you do it. And I don't know if that's just poor planning by the devs. But yeah, this one was stuck at 25 out of 25, and it couldn't get any more toxic water. So I don't know if it's still toxic or if it's clear, but it says toxic water still. So even though you've hit the cap, if it's still toxic water, shouldn't you be able to still extract it? What is going on? I guess this is full. But yeah, I want to be able to put all this stuff in there. Go, go, go. Annoying. Annoying. Microplastics. Yeah. Saving the environment, one plastic bottle at a time. Dumb. Didn't the microplastics fill up? I guess they did. I don't know where the rest of them went. I did it again. Oops. Alright, I need some iron or something to store the extra stuff for what's going to go into there. Here seems fine. I don't know if I really care about getting the water out, but it is probably the easiest thing to get out. This is 1-to-1. Sure. Sure. That seems like a good... Alright, what are we going to look at? We're getting really close to toxic dust. Man. Uh-oh. My daughter might be waking up. Not uh-oh, but I feel bad for her. She looks miserable. She was just coughing, and she's like, has a one leg off of her bed. I do think I'm going to call it there, and then we can maybe experience this next time. So let's save it. Exit. So yeah, we're at like almost 98%, so we will get that nuclear toxic dust, whatever that is. It looks like nuclear fallout based on the image. I'm hoping that means there's going to be like a green storm that like, no matter where you are, you're going to take toxic poisoning unless you have like the remedy. I think that would be really cool. But yeah, anyway, I do appreciate everyone tuning in, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow, like, share, subscribe, all the good things, or none if that's what you prefer. But if you do want to do them, I would appreciate it. And yeah, come say hi next time. I love chatting with other gamers and viewers. That's why I stream. So. Cool, but yeah, I do want to get some sleep, so have a good rest of your day, afternoon, evening, whatever it might be for you, and